In this video, I'm going to show you how to install and set up a smart lock. The lock I am going to be showing you here is the smonet lock, or smonet. I'm not really sure how to say it, but these instructions should work for other locks, or it can just help you see what a smart lock is like so you can kind of decide for yourself if getting a smart lock is a good decision for you. This lock comes with the instruction manual as well as a couple of templates to help you drill holes if you need to. The lock also comes with a screwdriver and a drill bit. The installation hardware comes in a bag and it included a few extra screws. Also, it includes the keys for the door. So here is a close-up of the lock. It is made from a zinc alloy. So to install the lock, the first step is to unscrew and remove your old doorknob and lock. When you do this, make sure that you hang on to your old screws and hardware, as you might need to use these later. After you remove the existing lock, you can go ahead and insert and install the new lock. So I actually ended up needing to use my old screws as they worked better for my door than the new screws did. On my door, I needed to drill an extra hole, so I was able to use the included template and the drill bit to drill a hole into the correct location. After you do this, you will need to install the screw standoffs, and you can tighten them by hand, and once you actually screw in the screws, they will tighten a bit more. Now go ahead and you can get your lock and you can feed the lock through the door, and then on the other side you'll want to insert the base plate and then start screwing the screws into the standoffs. After this, you'll want to install the turning rod, and there is an included cotter pin if you need this. The next step is to plug together the electrical cords, and then you'll want to install the handle and use the screws to secure it into place. This lock uses 4 AA batteries, and if the batteries die, there's actually in the front a USB cable insert, so you can actually power the lock with this if you need to in kind of an emergency situation if you don't have a key. So to set up your lock, you'll want to install the app called TT Lock from the App Store. Make sure to turn on Bluetooth on your phone, as the lock uses Bluetooth to connect with your phone. Once the app is open, you'll want to add the lock. Press any key on the lock to put it into pairing mode, then the app will find the device via Bluetooth. You can rename the lock after it has been added. So using the app, you can now add different methods for unlocking. So here I will show you how I add my fingerprint.
Please press your finger on the sensor. Please press again. Please press again. Please press again. Input successful.
You can also add a passcode. For this example, I will use the date I installed the lock. You can have permanent passcodes, or you can have passcodes that only work for one time or only work during certain times of the days or during dates specified. This lock also comes with 2 IC cards that you can use to pair with this app.
Input successful.
You can even use the app to send an e-key to other people. The people you send an e-key to will have to download the app as well, so this is probably a good option for someone who's going to use the lock frequently, like family members. I hope these instructions were helpful to you. I actually installed one of these locks on my front door quite a while ago, and I've liked it so much that I reached out to smonet just to let them know how much I liked the lock. And they were actually gracious enough to send me this lock for free so that I could install this on my back door and use this to create this video for you. So thanks, Smonet, or smonet, or however you say your name. But I've really enjoyed having this lock, and I really like the fact that there are so many different ways I can unlock my door. I also just like knowing that when my door is closed, it's always locked. This also makes a really great lock if you want to do something like rent out your home, or if you have like an Airbnb rental. That's it. If you have any questions about this lock in particular, please let me know. I'll try to answer it in the comment section.